right. All right, let's get at it.
So 2 down. Now a chance for David Ortiz. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And the inning is over.
Come on, Ortiz, hit it out. Let's move on from this.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now David Ortiz flied to left his first time. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that.
That was a pretty good pitch.
So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Come on, Ortiz.
Line drive. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting the first baseman.
Now here is David Ortiz. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him swinging.
Now batting the first baseman.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now.
Oh,
Down to the
shit.
dirt, swing and a miss. Kirk to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strike.
All right, let's go play the game. Let's go, boom. Boom. No. Just here, there. And then we're going to go there. Let's go, Cliff. Stay with us. Oh, we got Dick Allen in the lineup now. Got Ralph. Okay.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Cats going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Owen White.
Owen White.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Missed with a changeup. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now this one's crushed
my.
down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Pitch misses there. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
No, he's going to hit it up or line it. He ain't going to hit no double play.
The 1-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. So up next, Adrian Beltre. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
Come on, line the ball, baby.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Come on, Ralph.
At the plate, Ralph Kiner. And that one pulled foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Sosa on the move. And that is that.
That's pitiful.
Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Cliff Lee. And Singy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Edmonds on the move. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. And now 2-0. Fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kiner settles under it. And that is that. Second inning set to go. And
right,
here's the first baseman,
here we go.
Dick Allen. White back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ethan Salas.
Get out of here,
That
Ethan.
one hammered. That's back there.
Perfect
and it
swing.
hits the fence. Round second, digging for third.
No.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Taylor puts it away. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0. Torrey Hunter getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2
As
strikes.
he was out front that time. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Luis Robert Jr.
Hit a mini home runs with this guy. His years.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Mike Tauchman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Off the mark there. 2-1. Out to short, Griffin. Sends it across to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
It goes down looking. Andrew Vaughn now.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Robert on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back at right field. Now here is Connor Griffin.
Connor Griffin.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. In time to Vaughn. And a quick out number 1. And now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds, walked to open the ball game. Fouled off left side. The pitch. That one the other way. Fair
Look
ball.
at that shit, baby.
Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
He's out. Nope.
The throw to second is offline.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Soler takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Good poke.
Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Two outs.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning.
That's all right. As much as we want to, we can't score every inning. Hard to do.
Back here on the south side, set for the bottom of the third. Benintendi to the plate. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Fastball for a strike. Benintendi in his 9th season, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
Hope it works.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Josh Rojas. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Center field. Edmonds makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Brooks Baldwin will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. On to the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. To third, Rojas. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. So
One up,
digging
one
in,
down.
Dick Allen. He's 0 for 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Ethan Salas.
Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Check on the runner.
No, he's safe.
And he grounds 1 to the right side. Lays
Everybody
out,
get there.
but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they do get the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Up and in, ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I started to jump on that. Almost.
Out to short, Baldwin. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it.
Down here on the south side.
And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor. That one catches the corner for a strike. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Lenny Sosa now at the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Oh, no. Wrong pitch.
On the ground to third. To first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Doubled his first time up. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
White Sox down to run. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here on the south side, now at the plate, Torrey Hunter. White back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. So up next, Connor Griffin. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Snags it for the 2nd out. And now Jim Edmonds. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Mike Tauchman. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
This could be dangerous.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside.
Is he getting tired?
And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. And downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
I'll be damned.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I promise you, he don't swing the bat. We're still going to call it a strike.
On the ground to short, Griffin. Zips it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Next to hit, Edgar Caro. Caught looking his first time up. Swung on, belted. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. One out, runner at second.
Let's go talk to him.
Vaughn, the next to hit.
Damn, he really hadn't thrown that many pitches. We'll stay with it.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
One out, runner at second.
White Sox down a run.
Hey!
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kiner settles under it, squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. Back at right field. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
This guy seems like he should be hammering.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
See, that was still weak.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Yeah, it was.
Adrian Beltre digs in now. Beltre, 39 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One down, base is empty. Going to count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Tosses to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner.
Come on, Kiner.
On the ground to the left.
Baby. Damn, how long does it take you to get
Slings it
there?
across. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. And there's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is downstairs.
No bets off the plate.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Soler under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Taylor at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Foul ball there.
Ball player, man. Scary.
2 down, nobody on.
Taylor.
Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Can play ball.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa, both 2 in this one.
No.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
This is Cliff's last batter.
In the air, right field, Soler.
Get there, Soler.
That is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Gilbert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Dick Allen getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Need to be there.
Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He ain't do a strike yet. 0-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. Tauchman sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas.
He's coming around.
This one in the air. Rojas on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Second baseman, Brian Roberts.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ah, it was nice. Impressive.
Hit weakly on the ground. Sosa. The throw to first. And that is that.
We're taking him out.
Back here on the south side, bottom of the 7th. And now the DH, Luis Robert Jr.
Bottom of 7. Still visiting. Dang, he still ain't throwing that Could be a mistake.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1 there. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. That one missed.
3-2 knuckle.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Mike Tauchman. Has grounded out a couple of times. This one lifted in the air, left field. Kiner in pursuit. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Edgar Carroll will hit next. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And that is downstairs. And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. And that misses. 3 balls and a strike. Pulls that one foul. Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. Cam Boozer takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now the DH spot, Torrey Hunter.
Torrey Hunter.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
That should have went to right center field.
And ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat.
Ball 2.
I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2-2 the count.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Connor Griffin now at the plate. And a swing and a miss there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. That one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3 down inning. Here on the south side, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Let's go right here.
Lee Smith taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
That wasn't even pretty.
Hey!
Got him looking. And now one away. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. And that's ball two. Just missed.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
And they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That one catches the zone, and now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Can you see Kayla's text? Huh? I don't know what she's coming for, but I told her, yeah. I put some shorts on.
The White Sox going with a new arm, Frazier Ellard.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 55, Frazier Ellard.
Let's do it. Damn cough. It's
well,
horrible.
1-run game. Jorge Soler digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Not close with that one. 1-0. Ellard measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
It's going to be right here.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. In the air, center field. Taylor sizes this one up. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ralph Kiner getting ready to hit.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
There's the strike.
Ralph, he said you're going to strike out, old boy.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here's the first baseman, Dick Allen. Swing and a ground ball.
Out.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now two aboard.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now here is Ethan Salas. 0-1.
Got to be hittable.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Tough makes the catch, and that is that.
I got ugly.
Bottom nine, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Brooks Baldwin.
Going to get him.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Michael Kopech.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
First offering, and it just misses. Little chopper rolls foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Soler gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And here is Michael A. Taylor. 1 for 3.
Michael Taylor.
First pitch misses. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is in for a strike. And fouled off. And that one misses up and in. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Lenny Sosa. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. And the White Sox down to their final strike. This could end it. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Triple. I went 2 for 4. Where we gonna put him? Well, he's the last rider player. I think we're done with this guy. Forgot actually about this. Oh shit! You can use him anyway. Come on now. Come on, man. One more game. I don't know what they're gonna let me have.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the dirt. Trout up to third on the wild pitch. The 1-1. Out to center. Lee under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across. Back in Anaheim as we go to the last of the third. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Ray back to work. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses, and one out now. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Jorge Soler now at the plate.
Ball up.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Wow.
In the air, left side. Ramos settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. One down. And next for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler. Hit the ball, man. Shit.
One out, base is empty.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, What you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Jorge Soler will hit next.
I need him to hit one ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 1 out.
Right.
Runner at second. Jorge Soler digs in now.
Left.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Adames pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one is upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So 2 away with nobody on. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Wade sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that will end the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
All right.
That's inside.
1-1.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lee should have this one. And makes the grab. 2 away. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. Ray back to work. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Gets him to chase after that one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him swinging. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost One gone, runner at first. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
He hit it like I knew he could. We're getting some Cliff Lee action out of that. Some of these are going to be pretty damn tough. Let's try to get that 10 to get that next pipeline card.
New inning getting started, and now it's Andrew McCutchen. And that's outside. Ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
1-1.
Check swing.
Oh,
He held up. Now 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one in the air, center field. Abreu on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Brian Reynolds here. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Inside.
Nope, that's it.
1-1. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 4 with a double.
Nope, ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Just cannot get that first strike. First pitch strike.
They're down to their final strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
We're good. That's what we got for that. Get on base 3 times. Get on base 3 times, man. That's tough to do. Hit the long ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
Gary was all over that.
0-1.
And he swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Way
1-2.
inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now he breaks his bat.
About killed the umpire with a
Off
broken
balance
bat.
throw in time. And that is the inning. So 2 on with 2 away. Here is Gary Sanchez.
0-1.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that's downstairs and outside. Good job to fight that one off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
Low
Slightly
end, probably.
elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good bag, Gary.
No, that's out.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Gary Sanchez.
Number 99, Gary Sanchez.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Kathy. Kayla's here. She's here.
That one almost got him.
Oh, shit. He turned the water off?
Here's the 2-2. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Where you at?
Bottom of the 8th. And now it's going to be Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
No, that missed. 1 ball, no strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Frelick after it. And it's caught for the out.
I left the water on. For the pool. You gotta put 20 minutes a day. Sometimes I do it an hour, I forget.
So runner at second, 2 down. Gary Sanchez at the plate.
No, he said yeah.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Yelich on the move. He's there.
And he's
got it. And that's the 3rd out.
Take it. Yeah. You can't tell that boy what to do. You know that, right?
Runner at first with 2 away. There's Gary Sanchez now. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, that's a good call. Anybody get out? Everybody's too lazy to get out, yeah.
And there's a foul ball.
Trying to hit a home run with this guy. I wouldn't have heard of Mazda.
2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah.
Base is empty with 2 away. Gary Sanchez now 0 for 2 in this one. And that one wrapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Frelick has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the DH, Gary Sanchez. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
1-run game, bottom 9. And that's way high. And now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Almost got him. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Hammer. We're at 75. All right, so we should go play the 9-inning game. I think that'll give us 50. Should we do one more? Pitch 2 innings, do not give up 5 runs. What the hell?
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And we're underway. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. That's inside. Ball 1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. One out, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. First pitch just misses. Ground ball left side. LeMahieu to second, and that's 2. Back at Yankee Stadium, leading off, Matt Olson. Max Fried will go to work. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
Ooh.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Dominguez makes the grab, 1 down. Here is Austin Riley.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boo.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. Brian De La Cruz next up for the Braves. Cut on and lifted in the air. Chisholm on the move. Makes the catch. And that is that.
You need help? You need help? What do you mean? Oh, here, wait, it's me. Help. You got it? So you did have, a lot going on. Damn cat. I forgot I had a mission going on here. No, we ain't doing that soon. I'm sorry. Oh, absolutely. I got one on this tower in here. Oh, man, it'd be a little late now if we can't find her, you know? So 2 innings, 2 strikeouts. Do not give up 2.
Back here in the desert, ready now for the 5th inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Burns back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 2 in this one. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. One out, base is empty. Next one misses, and it's
Burns.
2-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. McCarthy right there to make the grab. 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman.
So he has got an 86 card.
First offering, and it just misses. At the belt and fires. That misses the zone. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. And that skips in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
I need the strikeout.
And they'll do it again.
Hammered that thing.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over.
Got him.
Back here at Chase Field, top 6. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Ball 1.
A little bit
Oh,
low.
that's low.
And it is 2-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Full count. 3-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next one in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Perdomo on to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here is Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2.
Gary Sanchez.
Ball 1 low. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's to third, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Got him. Whoa. What's keep going off out there? All right, so I need to go with him. These two. I don't have any of these guys. I got him. We can do that. We can do that. Oh, we can do that.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Trevor Larnach. 0 for 3 in this one. In there at the knees. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for Minnesota, Jair Camargo. Castro leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
0-2.
Base knock right field. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 5-1. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Bunting for a hit, and that goes foul. Ground ball right side. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Trevor Larnach. That's too low, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 down, base is empty. That one misses, and it's a full count.
Count's full.
That's a walk.
That's high. Ball
Went with
4.
a cutter again, but couldn't find the zone. Man at first with 1 gone. Jair Camargo, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 3. Strike on the inside corner. That one's in there, and that is strike 2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Here's Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 in this one. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Larnach off of first with 2 away. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And takes low for ball 1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And now for the Twins, Walker Jenkins. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 and 2's the count.
And a swing and a miss with number 9 for him in this game. 9. Vladimir Guerrero, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. Messina back to work.
1-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
2-1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2-1 now. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 2. Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. First offering misses badly for ball 1. out in front and foul to the left side. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Fights it off. He'll see another. No score here in the second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That one missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Neto on third. Trout over at second with 1 down.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
He laid off of it.
And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. And now 2-1.
That's inside.
Swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got it. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
It could have been ugly. Oh, keep giving me the Cliff Lee stuff. What's going on here? How you feeling? Oh, your stomach hurting? I haven't seen him.
Back here in Boston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. And that drops in for a strike. Fought off foul. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Got him swinging. Devers now 1 for 2. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Ball.
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that's down, a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
I didn't realize that.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1.
Low ball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Messina back to work.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Yankees up by 3.
1 strike.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
That one just misses. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the right
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swings through that.
1-1.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the green monster. The throw in, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Durant up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after
Man
the play,
down.
we'll check on the right-hander status. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the first baseman, Tristan
Man
Casas.
down. That was nice.
1 for 2.
So where did he score?
First pitch swinging.
No balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bless you. Is that Gavin? Is that Gavin?
Well, we go bottom 6. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. Strike 1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. There's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Damn, he's at 89 now. All right. Damn, 21 to nothing. All right, let's see what we got here. We gotta go play 9 innings. That's the one. Uh-oh. What do we got? I don't think he's gonna fit. Nothing. Come on. Nothing. Where we at? Oh, we don't get a pick. Come on, give me that top 5. Yeah. It's not what we wanted. I gotta have a Yankee pitching. Was he a White Sox? Was he a White Sox? He's a White Sox. So I'm gonna go right here. I got no Yankee in the bullpen. Unbelievable. He's a Philly. See the Pirates, Cubs, Padres, Minnesota. So I do not have Tiger. So let's get this thing going. I'm gonna get a drink. Hopefully we knock some shit out here. Let's go. Let's go to Cincinnati. Who's...
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Cats going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started, and on the hill, Nick Lodolo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one inside, and the count 1-2. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, bases empty. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2's the count.
And down on strikes. 2 away now. 2 outs, bases empty. Stepping in, Kobe Mayo. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Hines going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in Cincinnati. And our pitcher in this game, Mike Messina. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Noel V. Marte leading things off and takes a strike. Line drive, base hit right field.
What are you doing?
Now he'll turn for second. Marte headed for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Marte, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And that one is inside. Struck him out looking. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Runner on at third, one gone. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And another ball. Up the middle, Torres. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Late with the swing there.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Got him. And that's the first out. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Tap foul at the plate. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
2-1.
On the ground right side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Messina back to work. In there at the knees, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Next offering is
strikes.
in the dirt. Way high.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Austin Hayes. On the ground at first. Allen steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Jose Trevino. First pitch,
ball, no
not
strikes.
close. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Pitch misses.
2-2.
Now 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Now, Alfonso Soriano.
This guy can hit.
And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
Yep.
Now a relay to 3rd. And they tag him out. And the batter now, Dick Allen. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the shortstop, Connor Griffin. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now snap throw to first. Griffin dives back in safely.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat.
Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Runner goes again. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz whips it across, and Gleyber Torres retired. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Foul ball there. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches. 27 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2016.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Christian Encarnacion Strand will hit next. And there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The third baseman, number 16.
Next for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte. This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair.
Oh, no.
Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Hines at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Next offering is down low. Marte stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Jenkins pulls that one down. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw. He scores. And they take a 2-run lead. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Soler.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. And here is Cody Mayo. Flied to right his first time. That one ripped. That's back. Booyah!
Nice. Tied it up.
He sends it out of here. It's 2-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
2-2.
Way high with that one. And it's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball out towards left center. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Tied it up. Bum, 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 bum,
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Tyler Stevenson. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Inside, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground right side, collected by Torres. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And it's even up. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Back to the mound. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to third. Zips it across. And the Reds go 1, 2, 3. Back here in Cincinnati, new inning getting started. Now here is Alfonso Soriano. Lodolo back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of this.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Dick Allen. He's 0 for 1. That one out to right. Hines on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now Connor Griffin. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next pitch is outside. The shortstop takes a ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Corrals it, and that is that.
And that is that.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now here is Jose Trevino. Hit in the air, right field. Soler gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. And now it's Gavin Lux. Grounded out his first time. The other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball.
Encarnacion Strand in
One
now.
ball, no strikes.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so
1-1.
far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like
One
this
ball, 2
is
strikes.
very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Gleyber Torres. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
Well, he went up there, looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 in this one. He was late there. Strike 1. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches. 33 years old. And he was born in Cuba. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's the 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Come on, polar bear.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Come on now. 2 strikes.
In the dirt,
1-2
1-2 the count. Now 1 missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Noel V. Marte.
I'm 6.
There's a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Josh Hader gets the ball now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now a chance for Reese Hines. That's in there. That's strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's outside. And 1-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball center field. Then there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
1-1.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. That misses. And a count 2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Wow,
and that misses. 3-1. That's smacked on a line to center. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close
What's up,
here.
big boy?
And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Walker Jenkins now at the plate. Swings through that one.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
What happened there?
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Lee Smith into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
1-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one not close. And it's 2-1. And downstairs. Cut on and missed at 101. 3-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, right side. Soler getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's one away.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hayes in the box now. Takes strike one. That one misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next offering is downstairs. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Jose Trevino digs in now. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that will end the inning. New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Dick Allen. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
On the ground, right side. Lux throws to first in time. First out in the top of the eighth. So up next, Connor Griffin, 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, did not go. One down, base is empty. Popped up. De La Cruz. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer.
That guy's for real.
And they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. And he swings over the top there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a fly ball deep right field, raging back towards the wall. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Back here in Cincinnati, on to the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Gavin Lux. Smith back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And the slider just misses.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Got him swinging. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, right field. And that drops foul. Up and in, 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the third baseman, Noel V. Marte. 3 for 3 with 2 triples and a double. The left-hander on now, Mark Davis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Santillan, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Pete Alonso. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Strike 1.
Man.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Walker Jenkins, the next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the ninth. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's in the dirt.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1-0.
That clips the corner.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Outside low. 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Allen takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Tyler Stevenson will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Michael Kopech comes on trying to close it out.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one at triple digits.
Yeah.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth.
2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. The Reds down to their final strike. That one missing inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
That one missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Friedel stands in now and watches strike 1. This one in the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Two dingers, damn. offside. There he is. I'll take that card right there. And then who was the other one? Let's see what I got going on here. I have to wrap it up for the baseball. Oh, what did it do? Locked up? Well, it's a sign.